I just did a slide transition in from the side, and that can only mean one thing. You are JRock in a hard place. JRock in a hard place. Hey everybody, welcome to a very special edition of Between a Rock and a Hard Place. I'm not going to do the regular thing that I usually do with the segments because I went to the Waterloo video game swap meet, which I've been talking about for the past forever, and I bought a bunch of games, and so what I'm going to do special here is just talk about my Waterloo experience and also all the games that I got. Do a pickup in this video. I actually have a pickup video in the bag waiting to be worked on that I shot the other night. But I'm going to get to that after this video because I want to do it while it's fresh. All the memories are in my mind of Waterloo Video Game Swap Meet. I've been waiting so long to go to it, and it didn't disappoint. I had to leave a little bit earlier than I thought that we were going to be leaving, so that was a little disappointing, but I got to see everybody that I wanted to see, but I did have to leave a little early, so I am sorry to anybody that I didn't say goodbye to, but I just want to thank Mark, Matt, and Oscar, my buddies from One Up Games. I got a ride with them in, and Mark even gave me this awesome shirt that I keep to myself. It's a large, so I was able to tuck in the sleeves very easily and make it a JRock shirt. So I want to thank Mark for giving me the shirt and also giving me the ride to Waterloo Video Game Swap Meet, because so many deals could be had there. And also saw a lot of familiar faces. Instead of the usual YouTube shout of the week that I do on my vlogs, the shout out is everybody that I mention. So I got some pickups from people, and I'll mention them as I go, but some people that I didn't get pickups from, but that I saw was CJR. Saw him right next to me. I was looking in a bin, and someone next to me at the next stall was like, "Oh, hey CJR," and I look over and I'm like, "Hey." And then later on, he snuck up and tried to get into my bag and see what was in it, like I would have anything that he doesn't have. If you're not familiar with his channel, he's awesome collector. He's awesome collecting channel. I know he talks with Dean from Round 2 Gaming. They're both on par with like game rooms, like I'm telling you. And he's also, I talked to him a little bit about, he's got a son on his channel too, a really young kid, and he's showing him like the old retro consoles and stuff, and he does his videos with him, and it's awesome. I love seeing the family connection, just like my friends from Retro Nonsense, Duke and his family and kids. Like, it's awesome to see that sort of thing over video games, which I love and you love. So CJR, check him out. I also saw Shane from Re-Res. Good to see him again. I saw him a couple times, but didn't have too much time to talk because it was super busy at this this event. Last year there was 100 vendors there. This year I think there was 120 tables, and there was like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. And when you would want to walk down an aisle, you would have to like wait forever. People are looking through bins, like, and it was just crazy. But yeah, like I ran into the NES Club boys, Rob McCallum and Jay Bartlett and Glenn Stanway. They were at a table there, and I'll name this pickup here. I got an NES Club cart there, signed by Jay and Rob, and on the back it's personalized to JRock, the 8-Bit Army, which is sort of a nod to the KISS Army. I was wearing my jacket, representing, because those boys, well, not Glenn, are KISS fans, so we got to stick together because they're all against us. But yeah, this is actually a mystery cart. They scraped off the labels of games and put the label on. I don't know what it is. They didn't say what it was. I'm going to make a guess that it's golf. But perhaps at the end of this episode, if I have time, we will see what is on this mystery cart, because I don't even know yet. I haven't tried it. I wanted to save it for this video. So yeah, check out the NES Club, guys. They got a movie coming out called The Nintendo Quest, where Jay is collecting the whole Nintendo library in 30 days, only in person, no online purchases. And then they also did a Kickstarter, and they got a NES game coming out. and I've helped fund the Kickstarter as well, and I got an awesome perk of being able to appear in the game, so I'm super looking forward to that. So give these guys a check out, and also they got a podcast, the GamerCast, nesclub.podomatic.com, I believe. All the info will be down below. Check these guys out. Okay, what else am I going to get into here? I think I covered everything I wanted to cover so far in the intro, and I think I'm good to get into pickups now. Actually, before I get into pickups, I did enter the Tetris tournament, and I did pretty good for my qualifying round. I got 189 lines, but since I did have to leave early, I did have to bow out of the competition. But I did see some scores on that list, and some dudes broke 200, so, I feel confident that, I could have been beaten, I guess. Does that make sense? I feel confident that I could have been beaten. I don't feel so bad. Like, I don't feel like I had it locked and was going to win, right? So, yeah. On to pickups as well. I saw Mr. Buried on Mars, my buddy Kevin. I know I say he's a disease all the time, but he's my buddy, and he's actually the only dude that I got a picture with. And yeah, I wanted to mention that earlier. I know Ryan, Raiho Magnifico, wanted some video, but it's just crazy in there, like, to have, like, you got hundreds of people around, and you're looking through games, and people are, like, really wanting you to move along, and I just didn't have time. You're talking to people. I didn't really have time to take any video, even though I wanted to. Hopefully next time I go to an event, I'm better prepared. But yeah, my only picture was with Kevin. So there's a Cartridge Club picture. Adam was inside. Yeah, I saw Adam from Replayability. Forgot to mention that, my buddy, Adam. Saw him last time, about, 6 months ago or something, however long that ago was. But yeah, so I had a few things for Kevin. Like I said in previous videos, my buddy Matt got some Pokemon Gold and Silvers that needed battery replacing. So I did that to them. And Kevin wanted them, so I gave those as a trade and also purchase. We had a whole deal because I was trying to fix a Super Nintendo and got a part for it, and then it didn't end up working. It needs more work. And long story short, he got Super Ghouls and Ghosts and Super Nintendo with a new power jack and Pokemon Gold and Silver. And he gave me this SOCOM headset, which is actually like the SOCOM 2 headset. It's a little bit more heavy duty, I think, because I remember getting the first one and it wasn't this much stuff going on. But also SOCOM 2, which is funny because I have that sitting on my table as a game that I want to like trade away or something because it doesn't have the late manual. So now I have it complete, so I'll just like trade this away like I planned. Couple bucks, if that. And also the big thing that I was excited about, thank you very much, Kevin, but yeah, Ghostbusters 2 for the Famicom, and I have a converter cart here, if I can just get it out. The Honeybee converter cart that I actually installed my own ribbon that you can do at home with duct tape and a ribbon. But yeah, that goes in there, goes in your Nintendo, and you're playing Famicom games. So I hear this is a really good game, and it's not really necessary to have English text, so yeah, this is an awesome, awesome addition to my collection of video games and Ghostbusters stuff. Thanks, Kevin. Bustin' makes me feel good, dude. Yeah, I'll just put that there, I guess. It'll be there. So much for continuity if I have to change anything. You know what, let's just put that there just in case. We'll just put it back there. Just in case. Yeah, so what else did I get? Did I get from someone else? Oh yeah, I ran into Canadian Retro. Awesome dude. Met him last time for the first time at Waterloo, and I've been watching his channel, checking in now and again. And he's got awesome pickups all the time, and he's had his own table, and he had a few things and I traded him one of those Pokemon Golds that I replaced the battery for a Pokemon Blue. So I have that now. I have Pokemon Blue, Red, Yellow, Gold, and Silver. And Pokemon Emerald version and Pokemon Ruby version, which is actually fake. You can tell. But anyways, that's playable. And also, he cut me a great deal on a game I was looking for. It's been on my list for a while. Donkey Kong Country 2. I loved this game. I had the whole trilogy growing up and so disappointed in myself that I let it go. So thanks to Canadian Retro for hooking me these deals. And also, so much anxiety here because he did the awesomest thing. He gave me a gift out of the goodness of his heart, something he saw that he knew that I would like. And it was 2 Ninja Turtle cross-stitch patterns. And the cool thing is that my wife does cross-stitch, and so it was actually really perfect. It would have gone to use. And at some point in the swap, I put them down somewhere when I was rearranging my games maybe, or like paying somewhere, or like, because the whole time you're moving, you're putting some stuff down here and there. Like a couple times I almost forgot a game, but I grabbed it. And I forgot those somewhere. Canadian Retro, I feel like a total ass. That was like a super awesome gesture of you, and so I'm feeling a lot of anxiety that I lost those. I don't know if maybe it turns up somewhere. They're pretty cool, so someone probably snagged them, but like that was a great gesture, dude. So thank you, and yeah, I feel terrible that they were going to go to use. I was going to have Ninja Turtle cross-stitch patterns. So yeah, on with the show. Ran into Longshot as well. He had a table next to Canadian Retro, and I'm sorry, buddy. He had actually wanted to do a video with me, and I had to leave with my ride, and so I didn't end up doing that video with him. Sorry, buddy, but maybe next time, since we're close in proximity in the same province. We'll get together soon at the next one and hopefully have more time. I think that was everything that I had picked up from... Oh wait, I'll mention Matt. I picked this up from Matt because he actually picked up a double. He got Spanky's quest, and that's funny because Matt's on a spanking quest, a self-spanking quest, and so it's pretty tongue-in-cheek that he would need to offload this. He picked up a double of it, and yeah, I can see that happening because when you're in the collecting stage like Matt is, where he's like 80% done the Super Nintendo library, you're going to get doubles if you're not careful. And so he actually picked up 2 of these in the same day. So he cut me in on this. So I got Spanky's Quest. Even though I've never heard of it, I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll take it from you for the collection. So yeah. Oh, and here's a picture of Matt's pickups. He got a lot of Super Nintendo stuff off his list. I know he got Miracle Piano, not the piano, not the keyboard part though, but just the cart. And yeah, he got a lot of Genesis stuff. And a Jaguar, I think it was Bruce Lee Dragon or something. Bruce Lee game for the Jaguar. So yeah, that was what he got. He got a little bit more than I did. So those were the games that I got from friends and stuff. And now these are games that I picked up. On the PS2, I got... You know what? No, not on the PS2. I'll go chronologically. On Atari, since I got my Atari 2600 not too long ago, last week. You should have seen that in the video if you watched last week. But I've been looking out for some games, and so I found a box under a table where I was able to get these games for like $2 or $3 in the bundle that I paid. I got most of these, I think, except one of them at the same place. So I bundled them together, and so it worked out to like $3 or something a cart. And there's some good stuff here. Got Frogger. I got 3D Tic-Tac-Toe, which I saw a review by Mike Matei on Cinemassacre, and it looks really interesting, so that piqued my interest in this game, and I was like, sweet, I was hoping to kind of find it there, because I'm on the lookout for Atari stuff. And that guy knows his Atari. Got Raiders of the Lost Ark. Combat, which I hear is a lot of people's first game and favorite game for the Atari. We got Sword Quest, Earthworld. Now, if you watch Cinemassacre stuff, he did a whole series on these, and there's like 4 of them. Earth, wind, water, whatever, fire, I don't know. But stuff like that. And yeah, there was a cool little contest for that. Not going to get into that, but these are neat. You can keep your eye out for one of them's super rare. I think it might be the fire one, but don't hold me to that. I might correct myself with a image here. The classic Centipede. And of course, Space Invaders. Everyone's got to have Space Invaders. So yeah, some nice addition there to the Atari collection. I'm putting those there for now. And then we're going chronologically on to the Nintendo. I got some Nintendo stuff. I got about 6 Nintendo games, and a few good ones that are on my list too. But I didn't really go crazy all on one thing. And like I said, I left early, which was kind of a good thing, so I saved a bunch of money. I think if I stayed the whole day, I would have spent more than I did. So yeah, here's one that's been on my list for a while, and it was the first Nintendo game that I bought today. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. A awesome Capcom game. Win-win. I also got RoboCop 2. I have the original one, and now all I need is the third one. I have it for Super Nintendo. But, yeah, RoboCop. Love me some RoboCop. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. And, Goonies 2. But that was actually a throw-in with another game, Zoda's Revenge, Star Tropics 2. And this was priced at like 15, you can see there, 15. And the guy like said 16 for the both of these. So I was like, okay. He told me 16 for 2, and like I looked, and this was like the only one that piqued my interest that wasn't like a sports game, Goonies 2. So this was kind of like maybe like the only filler I got today was Goonies 2. But yeah, Zoda's Revenge. Been looking for that one. And then I got Willow. Also by Capcom, and a good game. With the leprechaun on it. I'm the leprechaun. Don't steal me pot of gold. I'm the leprechaun. I'm the leprechaun. And then, a game that I've been looking out for a while, and now I've completed the set, is Ikari 3, The Rescue. This is from the Ikari Warriors set. Where is it here? It's alphabetical, to be easy to find. Where is it? Where is it? Here. There. I got Ikari Warriors. Ikari Warriors 2! And now I have this one, which looks very much like Double Dragon-ish. Back in you go. So yeah, that was the NES stuff that I got. And the next step up would be N64. Just got 2 N64 items. I got a Game Shark, which I always love getting little code, little things like Game Genies and stuff like that to manipulate games. It's fun. And the only 64 game I got was Quest 64. Actually, that's not true. I did get another 64 game, but that's my probably best pickup of the day, and I'll save that for last. But yeah, I got Quest 64 just because I was able to bundle it with this. So I got it really cheap. I got like a really cheap deal for just the two of these. This was the only one that really piqued my interest. It was all like wrestling and stuff like that. And I've heard it's not that great of a game, Quest 64, but it was better than what was in there. And it makes it easier to do a deal if you can, you know, bundle stuff. And then the next step up from that would be, I guess, PlayStation 1. I got Star Wars Dark Forces in a bundle with another game, but I forget which one that was. But yeah, to go towards my Star Wars game collection, and I've actually played this one before. I believe I had it on PC at one time from like a friend. But yeah, it's a first-person shooter. And then I picked up this for a friend. Metal Gear Solid. And my friend wanted to find it for like $20, so this says 25, but I got it for $20. So yeah, I was able to get a game for my friend, and it's actually this weekend. He wanted me to find a whole bunch of games, and I actually found a lot of them at my buddy's store, 1UP Games, before the convention. But I found this. This was the only one that he needed. So Metal Gear Solid, which I actually picked up last year. Or not I keep saying last year. 6 months ago from Canadian Retro, I got Metal Gear Solid. Then the next step up from that is, oh, I'm missing handheld stuff. Hold on, hold the phone. Okay, I got Balloon Kid. Now, this is a game that I used to play a lot when I was hanging with my best friend growing up. You know how you're hanging with your friends, you play their games when you're over at their place, and this is one of those games. And it's the sequel to like Balloon Fight. So if you ever played that, it's very much like that, and it's super fun. So I'm actually thinking about doing a little mini review on it, because handheld games like Game Boys, like, they're kind of short. This one's, I think, short enough that I could do a quick little review on. So yeah, look forward to that. But anytime you say you're going to do something, does it happen? Who knows? And then I also got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Game Boy Advance. I actually had my brother had this one when he was growing up, but I don't think he had it anymore. Or otherwise I would have had it, because I have good brothers and they actually give me their stuff. It's reverse hand-me-downs. And then while we're on the handheld topic, I'll cover my DS pickup, and that's Final Fantasy Tactics. What is it? A2 Grimoire of the Rift. I'm just a fan of Final Fantasy Tactics, and the price tag on this was $25. Don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, there it is. Price tag on that was $25, and I actually traded one of the Pokemon that I replaced the battery in for it straight up. So it was pretty cool. Just like Matt had said, you can like use them as like poker chips, because Pokemon is very sellable, and you know, I saw people charging $30 for them. So you know, that $5 difference in price was just enough for them to like want to up their profit. So yeah, that's a good idea with swaps, is you're able to do that sort of thing if the product is in demand. So yeah, got this for virtually nothing, a trade. And then I got PlayStation 2 games. I got Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, for a very good price, a couple bucks, and to go towards my Star Wars collection. The number of games I have is getting up there in the Star Wars universe, and it's only going to grow. There's a lot of them. And then I also got a game that I've been looking out for forever, a game that I played back in the day and absolutely loved and beat to completion, and that is Red Dead Revolver. Such a good game, where Red Dead Redemption began. I would recommend you play this game. If you never, it's sweet. If you want to feel like Clint Eastwood and like duel guys. Like pull out your 6 pistols and just pew. Feel like Marty McFly in Back to the Future 3. Do it. Do it. Red Dead Revolver. Okay, and I think I only have one more pickup to speak of here. Yeah, it's on here. And that is, actually before I get into that, I keep teasing. I also got these as little incentives, some cases. I got a Nintendo case, so I already decided what I'm going to do with the Nintendo case. Rather than just put like a game that's like super expensive or like the rarest, I'm going to put Zelda in there. Because that's a nice shiny Nintendo tape. Look at that Nintendo tape. It's so shiny. It's made of gold, that Nintendo tape. Them there Nintendo tapes made of gold. So there, now Zelda's on display. And also, I have a Nintendo 64 box, and I already know what game I'm going to put in that. I'm also going to put a Zelda game, Majora's Mask. The holographic thing going on there. There, put that in there to be prominently on display in my videos. Okay, this is the biggest pickup I got, and it's actually a game that my wife really wanted, and that was Harvest Moon 64, which is pretty pricey, and the priciest thing I picked up today. You're not going to find this game for a very good deal. People know that it's good, and people are demanding it. So yeah, grab that. For the guy cut me a deal on the sticker price, and that's the thing about these swaps. You can always get a good deal at these places. I want to thank Pete Diak and Andrew Lenny of the vgcc.ca, Video Game Collectors Community. They put on this thing. They do it every 6 months. Go check them out at their website and show some support. Plan to go to one of these next time. You will not regret it. You'll have a bunch of games. You know, I'm proud of myself that I saved this amount of money. I didn't blow my whole wad, but it's possible to. You know, thanks for sticking around for this extended edition of the kind of a regular Between a Rock and a Hard Place. It's not the regular setup, but I thought people would want to hear about my experience and the people that I saw and the games that I picked up. So next week it will be a regular episode with all the proper YouTube shoutouts and everything like that. So yeah, look forward to the word of the week next week. I'll think of a good one for you, and I'll try to think of a good question for you guys. I got to keep you guys on your toes because you're a pretty witty bunch. So yeah, this has been JRock talking about Waterloo Video Game Swap Meet. Keep on rocking them games.